Hey, how's it going tonight? Well, hope all you guys and gals had an amazing day out there. Good night. I did the best thing I could. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all you can do, right? At least how I see it. Do the best you can. So tonight, I thought I'd still kind of follow along the same lines of what I was talking about the last few nights about like truth and stuff. And tonight, I kind of got a Bible verse here. It happens every once in a while, but it was random, and it'll all make sense come the end. But it's Proverbs 12:22. It says, this is King James version. Anyways, but lying lips are abominations to the Lord, but they that deal truly are His delight. So I take that like too, like you tell the truth, you have a purity in your heart. You have a young soul, so to say, in that way. Um, you don't reflect your like inner ugliness out, so to say, if that makes any sense, right? But if you lead your life with lies, it doesn't matter how healthy you eat, how much praying you do, things like that. You're gonna that that dirtiness is going to come out. It usually comes out in ways of expression through your body. That's how lots of stuff comes out. And because like disease is just a body that's not at ease, dis-ease, right? So yeah, but anyways, I found it kind of funny because I look at like whatever people call like angel numbers and stuff and things, and like one that's been keep popping up like really consistent for me is like 12:22, and that was Proverbs 12:22. And so I just thought I'd kind of read what they say angel number 12:22 is about. And it's about positivity, balance, pursuit of your goals, stepping out of your comfort zone, having faith that you're being supported by your angels in your manifestations. And I thought that was kind of suiting and kind of fitting. And so it was a good way to kind of tie it all together with telling the truth and things like that. But like I said, like truth is basically all you have. Like I quoted before, there's only two things in this world that I don't break. That's my word and my balls, Tony Montana, right? Because that's all you got when it comes down to it. You got your word. And to some people that might not mean anything, but some people that might mean the world, right? And if you live a life of honesty, you live a life of truth, you live a life that you do your best to like not trespass on others, then hey, I think you've lived a good life, and you do the best that you can. Some days you falter, but hey, we're all humans.